Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The New York Knicks stormed through round 2, going on a rampage, sweeping in 4 straight victories. With plenty of rest, and now looking for a conference title, they face a new adversary as they go up against the Boston Celtics. The Eastern Conference Finals, coming up next.
The field in the Eastern Conference is down to 2. And tonight, the battle to reach the NBA Finals begins. It's all here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. Looking at the starting 5 for Boston. White and Brown are the wingmen. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. And it's Dimon in at the point. And for New York, they've got Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's MP in at the shooting guard. You take a look at the Knicks. They have to be feeling like the conference is theirs for the taking after sweeping their last opponent out of the playoffs.
Oh, you know their confidence is sky high. But underestimating their opponent would be a dangerous mistake. Everyone ups their game in a conference finals.
Brunson finds MP. Anunoby for 3. Fires in the triple.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Now here's Brown. Counted from distance.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a...
Timeout called, the Knicks. Celtics trail by 16. So here's Gonzalez. Anunoby covering. White for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
MP shot is good.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
White, good.
I like that from White. Attacking the heart of that... defense.
And here's New York now. They're on a 14-6 run. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Another thing is they've created lots of second chances at the line, knocking down a high percentage of their free throws tonight.
Oh, MP with a block. With the drop.
Oh,
wow! Oh, my goodness! Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. The Celtics have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Pass this along, and here's Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Salone, covered by MP. MP with the block. Fast break, here comes New York, and MP throws it down.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Boston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Tatum. Brown looking around. Back to Tatum. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. That one's off, still out of sync.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
MP, that one's good.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
And first time out of the game called for Boston. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution. The Celtics shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Inside, it'll be the dynamic pair of Anunoby and Cat. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's MP in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. 17 points for MP.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
From deep. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, the quickness from Bridges there, looking like a guard.
That's Takeda. On the wing, Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Back to White from outside the arc. Oh, MP with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Tatum way outside.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots. Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Tatum with the block.
And there's Tatum's length showing up at the defensive end. What a play.
Brown finds Tatum. Outside White. Pass to Takeda. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Takeda. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And here now, a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. Third is Jason Tatum.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
The Knicks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. MP scanning the floor. Pass to Anunoby. Over to the wing. Here's Brunson outside. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Boston's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Now here's Brown. And there's the screen. Pass to Tatum. Launches it. And it's New York with a rebound. Anunoby's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
The Celtics have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Dimon. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Will it go? White for 3. MP with the block. And he stays with it. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have beloved.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
White for three.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
The basket counts, and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Knicks?
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
There's a screen, and here's Brown for three. And it's MP with a rebound.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Anunoby against Brown. White for three. Boston, no good that time either.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
MP shot is good.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that. Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And the Knicks, another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And for Boston, they're shooting 40% from the field in this one. Tatum against Bridges. The drive by Tatum. The kick out to White. Back to Tatum. Beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Tatum's got 9 points.
Yeah, I love watching Tatum compete like this. Getting his revenge with a 3 of his own.
Knocks down the long K.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Dimon. Brunson defending. Outside White. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. The Knicks with the rebound.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And here's MP from outside. And the Knicks, another three.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Tatum with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. To the left wing, launches a three, and it's Dimon missing.
Looking to answer the 3 from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Keita. And here's Tatum. White on the wing. Shot to stop the run. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Brunson. Towns outside. And it's New York scoring again.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to White. Back to Brown. Here's White, covered by MP. They set the screen. From deep three-point range, White can't hit.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Now here's Brunson. Back to MP. Three-pointer, Bridges. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Dimon. 9 points in the game. Outside Tatum. White for three. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had rough shooting.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Here's Dimon, pass to White. From the wing, oh, MP with a block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Salon, he's checked in for Boston. Clock at 6. Here's Tatum to end the drought. It's hauled in by Robinson.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball. Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Out to the wing. New York working the ball around now. Knocks it down from distance.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Salon. Here's Dimon. Here's Salon. He has 7. MP with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. McBride, he's checked in for Jones. And the Celtics making a change here. Here's Spencer. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tatum from long range. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Well, when it comes to his jump shooting, Tatum is extremely efficient in catch-and-shoot situations.
1:44 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Leans from outside, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Tatum's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, look, you're talking about one of the more dynamic scorers in this league. Jason Tatum putting on a show.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
The Celtics shooting just under 40% from the field. Pass to Gonzalez from the arc. Oh, MP with a block. And MP throws it down.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
Yeah, they have made the most of their transition chances.
.59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now here's Tatum. He's got 14. And finished off by Tatum.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
MP shot is good.
Huge night for him. I love how he's searching for his shot attempt, trying to carry them to the finish line.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. Tatum, good.
Yeah, stretching that defense all the way to the sidelines. Tatum with a nice shot.
Here's MP driving inside.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
So it's Boston now. Now Tatum, 19 points in the game. Here's Gonzalez. Three-pointer off the mark. On the wing, MP fires the 3. Again! What an avalanche! And that gives him... And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian.